Morning everyone, happy Monday. I wanted to pop on and have a little it's not really a recipe, it's just kind of my regular breakfast. So I was getting things ready and I thought I'd pop on. I also have a really quick kitchen hack. So I'm going to get some things going in the microwave and then I'll show you what I'm making and the kitchen hack. So, okay, I'm gonna start with my micro cooker and I'm going to put my oatmeal in there. Pop that in. And then I need 3/4 of water, so I'm gonna put that in there. And then I do find if I stir it a little bit, it has less bubble over, so we'll see if that works out okay. So I hope everybody had a really great weekend. We had a nice weekend. It was kind of crazy, which is just kind of the way we roll right now. And but it's been nice and fun. Okay, so I do 2 minutes so it's not like crazy hot, and then when it comes out I like to give it a good stir. Okay, so next up, while that's cooking, I'm going to pop my handle onto the pan. I usually store it like this, okay, and it can go in the dishwasher and you can use metal things on it, but I do kind of play it safe on that, and good morning David, I like to wash it by hand and just stick it on the side because we use it so often, and then I do like to use like a rubber scraper on it instead. Okay, so we'll do that, and then right now I'm going dairy free. It just kind of helps me meet my goals. So I'm going to put some ghee in there. Sometimes I use olive oil. I just like the taste of ghee. I think it's got a nice buttery taste without the butter in it. Okay, and then next up, I do like to eat vegetables for the morning. I won't say I like it. Well, I guess I do like it. But I had a couple of bags that I had started this weekend of broccoli. And I didn't realize how many I had in there. There's like all these little half bags. So I'm gonna throw them into the micro cooker. They've already been cooked. I like these because they're super easy. They're like $1. You throw them in the freezer. And then when you're ready to use them, you put them in the microwave for 5 minutes. So they've got all kinds of different varieties. And then they don't have any seasonings or spices or oils or things like that on them. So I find that when they do, I tend to have something in there I don't like. So, okay, so my ghee is melting and I am adding fresh herbs to my little mixture of eggs. I've got an herb that's stuck in the bottom here. So I popped out to my herb garden and I grabbed rosemary and basil, dill and thyme. I think that's it. And I just kind of just smell check things. So if they smell good today, that's kind of what I'm looking for. So not necessarily recipe or anything like that. It was a quick 2 minutes on that oatmeal. Okay, I'm gonna pop my lid off here. And then I'll give it a stir in a second. Okay, popping my broccoli in. I think I'm gonna do 1:30 because there's quite a bit in there. And then I'm just gonna do a rough chop on my herbs just to kind of mix them up in there. So, hi Robin. If you're on, feel free to say good morning. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. Kind of looks like it's going to rain here. I haven't even checked the forecast this morning. I kind of went into full-on mode, ran downstairs, did my workout before I changed my mind, and then popped upstairs to do some fun Pampered Chef stuff. That's my little side hustle, and I love it because in the summer I can kind of go full speed and then take the afternoons off and sit by the pool or hang with the kids or both. And so, okay, so I've got my herbs ready, and I need to get some eggs in here so that I don't burn my ghee. So I just crack them straight into the pan. Get a big towel real quick. Crack them straight into the pan, so super easy. I like to use recipes, but I also like to just cook things, and it goes so much faster if I just know what I want, and I tend to want something that's in its whole form anyway, so that makes it really easy. So sometimes recipes kind of bog me down, and just sticking to the basics is good enough. So I'm gonna add some kosher salt, which I like to use in my eggs because it brings out the flavor. Make my scraper here, and then I just scramble them in the pan. Okay, I'm gonna sit for a sec. I've got my herbs. I'm gonna pop those in at the end. Those out of the way. Okay, so my little hack today, I tried one, so I'll move that out of the way. My little hack today is for strawberries. And I was reading that you're supposed to use, or you can use a straw to pop out the strawberry top. So you take the straw and you push down through the middle. And then I did find that this worked pretty well. Okay, so it gives this nice little pit on the top of your strawberry. The only thing I wonder is how much of that strawberry did I lose in the straw? So it does do a nice like core on the strawberry, but I'll have to kind of figure out and do another one. I think you could probably go from the top, but I couldn't figure out like how do you stuff all of this into the straw? Like that seems complicated to me. So I went from the bottom. Just push through, and that one I missed. I was reading up, I really wanted to do the avocado. That turned out okay. I could buy in. All right, so little kitchen hack there for you. I wanted to do the avocado hack, but I was checking, if you haven't heard of that one, I love avocados, but they do tend to go bad because I'm the only one eating them. And so the avocado hack is you submerge it in water. So you cut it, use what you're going to use that day, and then submerge it in water in the refrigerator. But I was reading up and they're saying that that could cause salmonella. So I'm like, oh, I'm not sure I want to like put that hack all over. But you know, like if you're curious about that, go ahead and check it out. Okay, so in the process of jabbering, I forgot to put my herbs in. So I'm gonna just sprinkle some on the top. Probably not put as many in because I forgot to cook them in. And give them a little spin. Okay, I've got my strawberries that I've popped the middles out of. Little hack there. And then when you're pulling your micro cooker out, don't put it on the hot stove, like the place that you were just cooking, because it'll melt it. So they're really great for the microwave, but not meant for the stove. So, okay, get my broccoli going. So that steamed up like perfectly. And I'm gonna go for like, I don't know, maybe 2 cups, just in case at lunchtime I don't end up eating veggies. Then I'm like starting off the day with 2 servings of veggies, and then a little bit of salt, my salt grinder. Okay, and then I've got my oatmeal, which needs a stir because it was starting to do that, like, you know, the oatmeal like turns into like concrete thing. So definitely wash your pan after you eat oatmeal. Don't sit it in the sink and wait on it. Okay, so there's my oatmeal, and then my nice pretty bright colored breakfast just to keep me on track today. So if you know anything about the avocado hack and have any like insight on that, I would love information. Or if you have another kitchen hack, I'm kind of looking for those. I think that's kind of a fun thing, you know, to do in the kitchen and quick and easy. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for popping on my live. Bye.